Okay guys, so TikTok creators are making fragrances now, and we are going to talk about them because there's just some things that we need to get into, we need to talk about. So if you're not aware, Le Monde Gourmand, so this is a fragrance brand I've recently tapped into, and they're actually growing to become one of my favorite fragrance brands, just because of the affordability as well as the like the notes and the type of fragrances that they're producing. But they recently partnered with 3 different TikTok creators, and they created 3 different fragrances from their Coterie, I believe it's called Coterie Creator Collection. So they actually, y'all, I'm moving up in the world, okay? So they actually sent me these fragrances here, and we're gonna talk about them today. There are 3 fragrances, like I said. This beautiful packaging, beautiful box. Y'all see this? Beautiful packaging. So we're gonna talk about these today, and spoiler alert, they weren't all my favorites, but we're gonna talk about that. And I also do have a giveaway at the end of this video. So if you guys are interested in that giveaway, please stay to the end so that you can figure out how to win. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first fragrance we're going to talk about is called Angel Soiree, and this one is by Caroline Stern. So I'm gonna let it kind of focus. Hopefully it focuses. This is what it looks like. It's a pink juice, and to me, this one I was really excited about because it felt like it was gonna be really girly, and I was also excited about the notes. There's like marshmallow in here and like lychee, which I love lychee. It has like a tart type of fruity smell. And what else does it have here? Okay, so it says fleshy apricot, there's strawberry, rose, milk, magnolia, violet, sandalwood, vanilla, praline, fluffy musk. So this sounded like my vibe, honestly. And y'all, I just have to say I really like this one. I really like this one. I will have to say that this one was my favorite, because to me, Le Monde Gourmand does a really good job at making everything so gourmandy. Even if it's like a spring or summer fragrance, this one, it just smells so good. It smells like the picture where they have this glass of some type of juice in it with like some whipped cream and something on top. That's what it smells like. I can definitely get the pink marshmallow. It is fluffy, it's kind of musky, very girly. This is the most feminine type of fragrance that I smelt from this collection. It's very girly. You get that strawberry, it does project and it does last. That's another thing I really like about these fragrances. So I did think that Caroline Stern did a really good job here with this fragrance. Obviously, I don't think that it's, you know, whatever, it's the best thing in the world, but for the price point, all of these being under $30, like, you cannot go wrong with this. So Angel Soiree was definitely one of my favorites, or actually my favorite of the collection. Okay guys, so the next fragrance, okay guys, so the next fragrance that I actually ended up picking up from this collection, this one is called, let me get it out. This one is called Pêche Délicieuse. Jesus Lord. Pêche Délicieuse by Jade Bradley. Okay, I don't know these people. But I did go to their TikToks and I did see some of their TikToks and everything. So I was like, oh, okay, like I've seen this creator on TikTok before, but it is Jade. Let me make sure I get her. Jade Boldly. I don't want to mess up nobody's name. Jade Boldly. So this one, Pêche Délicieuse, just like in the name, it is a peach forward fragrance, but she went the route of being very gourmand, but very like apple pie. Or not apple pie, but peach cobbler. So that's what she wanted to really bring in with this fragrance. It does have notes of peach, crumble, cinnamon, orange, cocoa, white rose, caramel, creamy vanilla, softwoods, baked musk. So this one, you guys, okay. So I'm gonna be completely honest with this one. This one was not my favorite. This one was not my favorite. And I love gourmand. And when she said peach cobbler, I was like, ooh, like that's gonna be really, really good. And I don't know about this one. Now, this one I will say, the opening, not really for me. I do get a little bit of this artificial type of peach. I do get that it starts heading in that crumble, peach cobbler direction very, very quickly. But this doesn't start working for me, honestly, until the dry down. The dry down to me, very nice. The opening, to me, just feels like the direction that it's trying to take just seems a little bit like it doesn't blend quite as well as I would like it to blend personally. For me, the dry down, I really like the dry down. Really like the dry down. I even have smelt myself a little bit later and I'm like, is that me? It's a really nice dry down because I feel like at that point, everything has kind of died down a little bit and it's not so kind of mixy. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, as it dries down and calms down a little bit and blends better, that's where the magic is for me with this fragrance. So not a bad fragrance by any means. I think there are a lot of people that will like this, but for me, that opening was just a little bit unclear. Like it kind of seemed like it wasn't very clear on what it was trying to do. But the dry down is nice. The dry down is nice. The dry down is nice and very sweet, kind of sugary in the dry down, I will say. Opening in mid to dry down is where it's starting to like become very likable for me. So that's Jade Bodley. Great job. I just, it wasn't my favorite. I think that the dry down though is the magic. The dry down, that mid to dry down is magical. I will say that is magical. So, all right, girl. Okay. So then the last fragrance that we have from the Le Monde Gourmand collection is by this one here, and it is by Ethan Gaskill, I believe is how you pronounce his name, and it's called Tache de Cafe. So really liked this bottle, but he is the only guy that is featured in this collection, and I was really intrigued by this because of the notes. So this one, I did feel like it was going to lean a little bit masculine, but he has top notes of black pepper, there's saffron, dark chocolate, blank page accord, rose abs, espresso, tonka, ink accord, milk froth, cedarwood, vanilla, patchouli, warm musk, salted amber, and orchinox. So a lot of fragrances that I've never heard of, not a lot of fragrances, but a lot of notes that I've never heard of. Ink accord definitely interested me. Blank page accord interested me. I love black pepper in fragrances. So, but I already knew that this was going to lean more masculine, just even by the way that he was featured. So this one was a little bit harder for me to, so yeah. So, okay. Because I haven't smelled it in a little minute. And I have not worn this. I have not worn this because this is just too masculine for me. I let my husband wear this and smell this. And I'm going to be definitely giving this to my husband because this one is very masculine leaning. This one, I feel like has that typical incensey, woody type of thing that masculine fragrances have. And it's just very clear that this is a masculine fragrance to me. But interestingly enough, I do get this ink accord in there. Like I do smell this inky type of thing in here. However, I don't get a lot of espresso. Like, to me, it sounded like it was gonna smell like coffee-ish, but I don't get a lot of espresso in here. I don't get this, but I think this is nice. I think this is nice. I am excited for my husband to wear this. I will not be wearing this. It's just not feminine enough for me, but it does smell nice. It's obviously more unique to this collection, and I do think because it stands out as a more masculine fragrance. But I honestly think my husband wearing this would be very, very, very nice. So I do think it's a good one, just not for me. Okay guys, so now we are going to get to this giveaway. So something happened that was very weird. I actually bought these fragrances. I bought them with my own money the day that they released, because I was like, oh my gosh, I just need to snatch these up real quick. And I ended up at my door when they delivered, I ended up getting 2 packages. So it was the ones I bought and it was the PR package that I received. So I was like, look at God, like I've got double. So what I want to do is I do want to give one person all 3 of these fragrances for you to try yourself, so you guys can try them yourself. Tell me which ones you like, and we can, talk about it in the comments or whatever, which ones you're interested in. But to do that, all I want you guys to do is in the comment below, write down which one you're the most excited about. Like, which one are you most interested in? You can either put emojis or you can just put down like the names of the fragrances, and I will be choosing a winner from there. I gotta see how long, maybe it'll be like a week or something that I'll run it, and I will send the fragrances out to the person that I choose. So guys, if you're interested in that giveaway, please go ahead and do what I just said. Just put it down in the comments which one you're most interested in. So that is gonna be the end of today's video. If it was valuable to you, if you are interested in any of these fragrances, once again, if you don't win the giveaway, I'll put it in the link description box of where you can get them, and I will see you soon. Bye.